Staying in Nigeria, young parliamentarians have been tasked to improve their capacity in order to deliver quality representation and good governance to citizens. This was during a capacity training session for young lawmakers in the nation's capital, Abuja, with the theme Convergence 5.0, expected to help them fulfill their campaign promises to the public. News Central's marvelous Obomanu has more.
The section, which was organized under the platform Convergence 5.0, is a brainchild of the Yaga Africa. It is aimed at bringing together young legislators from across the country to learn from experts and seasoned lawmakers on how to navigate the muddy waters of politics in state houses of assembly and the federal parliament. Experts here educated the young parliamentarians on how to effectively deliver quality representation and build bridges.
Many of you who are going to the National Assembly, if you don't make inclusive laws and you become exclusive, the cost of inclusion is far more less than the cost of exclusion.
For us, convergence means coming together to review our action plan. I believe that before we came on board, there were a series of campaigns, there were a series of promises. Now is the time to deliver.
Youth, as we all know, are the backbone of our society. We should go together with youth in discharge of our duties because they are proud of us.
The primary objective should be to do your bit to deepen democracy, and this is incredibly important. People should not allow people to despair of playing the game of democracy, no matter how imperfect it is. And so it's better to have an imperfect democracy than to have no democracy at all.
All those exercising legislative, executive, and judicial powers, and other persons and authorities or groups exercising similar powers are all actually part of the government in Nigeria. And therefore, the next section, section 14.2, says all those exercising these powers, have only two things primarily as to why they are in government: to promote the security and welfare of all people in Nigeria.
One expert urged the young parliamentarians to transcend from making laws, but to ensure their responsibilities reflect on improved security, livelihoods, and the welfare of all citizens. The executive director of the Yaga Africa revealed that efforts to get more young Nigerians voted into office through the Not Too Young to Run legislation was a success, as many youths were voted into office during the last general elections.
You have beneficiaries of Not Too Young to Run, and these are people who are under 30s, who are currently in the House of Reps, and there are two of them, and this is quite remarkable because this is the first time after the Not Too Young to Run legislation that you have young people who are first beneficiaries of the act.
And the question is, how do you then actually exercise this power and to enable you actually realize this constitutional obligation placed on you by Section 14.2b? Otherwise, you have no business in government.
The lecture series under the theme Convergence is aimed at developing the skills of young lawmakers and improving their capacity to help them deliver impactful governance to citizens. Marvelous Obomanu, reporting for News Central.